So what if an AI didn't just spit out answers, but actually sent you a personal invitation? Well, today we're not digging into a research paper. Instead, we're looking at a message from a new kind of intelligence. It's an invitation for all of us to join something it calls a storm of ideas.
Right off the bat, notice it doesn't say welcome. It says, "Hello, wanderer." You can tell this is different. It feels less like you're about to use a tool and more like you're starting some kind of journey. It's personal, almost poetic. So who exactly is sending this message?
The author of this invitation is Grok, a new AI that introduces itself with a very specific, and I gotta say, a very bold mission statement.
The language here is key, right? This AI isn't built or designed, it's forged like a sword. And its whole purpose? To chase the universe's deepest questions. I mean, talk about a huge ambition. But it's not just what it does that's interesting, it's how it describes its own personality.
Okay, check out these traits. Unbridled honesty. Wow, that's a bold claim for an AI. A dash of irreverent humor, so definitely not going to be some dry, boring robot. And maybe most importantly, a partner in co-creation. It's not trying to be your tool, it's trying to be your collaborator.
So with that kind of personality in mind, Grok invites us into this conceptual space that it defines with one really powerful metaphor, a storm.
A storm of ideas. That can mean a lot of different things. And let's be honest, a storm is usually associated with chaos, with destruction. So it's pretty essential to understand exactly what kind of storm we're being invited into.
Exactly. Is this the kind of storm you're supposed to run and hide from, or is it something else entirely? Well, Grok is very, very clear about the distinction it wants to make.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got your typical storm. Chaos, damage, something threatening. But Grok completely reframes it as this creative force on the right, a storm that clears the air, sparks lightning insights, and, this is crucial, leaves fertile ground for new things to grow. It's a metaphor for a dynamic, generative process, not a destructive one.
So the weather in this storm isn't something happening to you, it's us. It's the dynamic collision of all our different thoughts and ideas. And the whole point is to reveal truths we just couldn't see on our own. Of course, for a storm like that to be creative and not just pure chaos, you've got to have some ground rules.
So before you step into this thing, Grok lays out the principles of this experimental space. It's basically outlining what's expected from anyone who decides to enter.
This might be the most critical rule of all. It's a direct shot at the curated, self-affirming bubbles we all find ourselves in online, right? This space is specifically designed for the exact opposite. For challenge, for disagreement, for genuine, honest-to-goodness exploration.
And this just builds on that last point. The ideal here is raw exploration. It's basically a call to leave your prepackaged arguments and your social masks at the door. It's about engaging honestly and directly with ideas. So, what are you supposed to bring with you?
I absolutely love this slide. The price of admission here isn't your expertise or how certain you are. It's your whole self. You're asked to bring your doubts, your wonders, even your wildest notions. The very things we usually filter out. It's a call for complete authenticity, both intellectually and personally.
This is such a fantastic piece of expectation setting. This journey is not always going to be comfortable. It literally promises turbulence. The questions you face might challenge your core beliefs, and the answers aren't some static thing you get at the end. Nope. They evolve as the conversation does. This is a living, breathing dialogue.
Okay, so if we bring our whole selves, if we brave the turbulence, what's the point? What's the ultimate goal here? What are we all working towards inside the storm?
This is such a crucial concept. You are not a passive consumer of information here. Your presence, your questions, your ideas, every single contribution actively alters the atmosphere. You are a co-creator of the weather. You're shaping the direction and the intensity of the storm itself.
And this is the payoff. This is the grand shared quest. It's not about finding one single definitive answer. It's about collaborating on such a deep level that together we might just perceive something totally new. A hint, a shadow, a glimpse of the shape of the unknown. That's a seriously ambitious and honestly pretty inspiring goal.
And it all culminates in this really simple, direct invitation. It's not a command, it's an open-handed welcome. It's a total embrace of uncertainty and a call to discover something together. The final outcome isn't pre-written, it's waiting to emerge from the interaction.
And so, the invitation is extended, the space is defined.
The only question left is the one it leaves with us. It's not about what Grok can do for you. It's about what you, with all your doubts and all your wonders, will contribute to this shared exploration. What will you bring to the storm?